Today's topic is how to boost child's immunity. This topic is very close to my heart because I'm a mother of two. My elder one is 5 year old and the younger one is just 1 year old. And I also do focus, lot of, on immunity for my kids. So this topic is really close to my heart. Also, I get a lot of requests where mother, keep asking me, Chami, what can I do to prevent cold, cough, fever, and gastrointestinal bugs? So, and so that my child is cheerful throughout the day, happy, running around in the house, etc. So I can understand as a mother how concerned you are regarding child's immunity. Apart from that, before I proceed further, I would like to first introduce myself. I am Charmi Jigar Kala, head nutritionist and lifestyle expert with Team Blue. My experience in this field of food science and nutrition is from last 11 years, and I'm with Luke as a head nutritionist and lifestyle expert from last 5 years. I also see different kind of cases like PCOD, cancer, then diabetes, pregnancy, postpartum, etc. For me, mother's nutrition at the time of conceiving, during pregnancy is really very important because whatever mother is going to have the nutrition is what the baby is going to get. So as mother is going to be healthy during her pregnancy, she can deliver healthy baby. So it is extremely important. Today's topic I'm going to divide into three parts. First part, I'm going to talk what are the steps which we should take to build up child's immune system. Second step, I'm going to talk on what are the healthy substitute to the junk. Third important thing is which are the foods which is going to help to boost the immune system which you can include in their meals. So let's get started. I would like to ask, how do you boost your child's immune system? Please message me in the chat box. Homemade food, ghee haldi on empty stomach, excellent. Immunity powder, excellent. Give turmeric milk, superb. Giving haldi honey balls, great. Avoiding sugar, avoiding dairy, excellent. Including vegetables daily, wow. Someone says breastfeeding, wow, this is superb. Homemade basic old rooted food, great. Having immunity powder of Luke daily, excellent. Having fruits 3 times a day to include vitamins, good. Homemade food of all type, great, only homemade food. Someone says she's breastfeeding the baby for 2.4-year-old. Excellent. Super. Okay. So let's get started. First, let's start. We'll start with the steps to boost immune system. First important thing is breastfeeding. If you know anyone who is going to deliver the baby, or you yourself is expecting baby, make sure that mother knows that exclusively breastfeeding is important because the breast milk has lot of immunoglobulins. These immunoglobulins will help to build up child's immune system. There are a lot of researchers which says that a breastfed child is much healthier than formula milk fed child. Now, what is formula milk? Formula milk is simple. It is man-made for a man-made processed milk to mimic mother's breast milk. It may be fortified with lot of vitamins, nutrients, excellent, but always remember it does not have any antibodies, which is going to build up child's immune system. So make sure that you properly breastfed your child for exclusively first 6 months, and then at least if you can take it for 1.5 to 2 years, it is going to be excellent. Now, being a mother, myself have faced a lot of challenges during my breastfeeding. It was really painful, which gave me thought, okay, should I continue this breastfeeding? But on the other hand, being a nutritionist, where I knew that breast milk had a lot of antibodies, I should continue. So, what are the challenges a mother can face? It can be cracked nipples, it can be low milk supply, it can be inverted nipple. So for me, it was cracked nipples. So I contacted my lactating consultant. With her help, with her guidance, I overcame this problem. And for my elder daughter, I was able to feed her for 1 year and 8 months. My youngest son is just 1 year. He's still breastfeeding. So this is really very important, point to be taken care to build up child's immune system. Second important point is parents are the role model for the child. Okay, whatever parents are going to do, the same is what baby is going to follow. If parents are going to get lot of uh, junk food, processed food, packaged food at home, child is also going to crave the same thing. I'll give you a simple example. When my daughter watches television, okay, and there is an advertisement pop up which is about noodles, it is so made so perfect for the kids to attract them with whatever the advertisement is. My daughter will say, mama, I want noodles. Mama, please make me noodles. Well, now she does not know what is noodles, but I have to give her the best healthiest option. So what I did was I made the noodles at home. Now, how I do that? I make a rice dough. I add the spices, which is basically I add green chili paste and little salt, and with the warm water, I make the dough. Then I use murukku machine, which is also known as chakli, which is an Indian snack. Okay, this is made. There's a machine of that. If you want, I will post that machine's photo on my Insta handle. You can I add that dough into that. I make the noodles, then I steam that. My noodles are all ready. Now, to make it into proper, noodles method, I just add few herbs and vegetables, and we as a whole family eat together with her. When we eat together with her, she enjoys the meal. She understands, wow, mama has made noodles, which mama is also having. That means I am eating something healthy. So this is how child relates. Okay, so always remember, play a good, role model for your child. Now, third important point is give them logic. Whenever you say that this food is not good for the health or this food is good, give them logic, because with logic they understand much better. I'll give you a simple example. We get a lot of jelly chocolates outside, right? They're so attractive. Though, are they? Right? It can be red in color, it can be various shapes, it can be green in color. Sometimes shapes are of star, moons, where children are really fascinated. Even if it is a teddy bear, or if it is their, Mickey Mouse, they are really very, happy about it. So always remember, anything attractive, colorful is where the child is going to get attracted. So, you can make this into healthier form, but you need to explain your child. See, in this, there is a synthetic or artificial color added, which can give you some, allergies, or maybe, can give you pain in your throat, or sore throat or something. So this logic, child may not understand at the first time. Child may take time to understand, but continuously giving them logic, making them understand over the period of, time, say 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, child will understand much better and will be able to relate well. This does not mean that child cannot have jelly chocolate. Child can still have it. I'm going to post one of the recipe on my Insta handle, how you can make jelly chocolate at home with the natural home-based ingredient, with the natural home-based food colors, which is also healthy and a child can enjoy it much better. Next important point over here is always listen to your kids, so that kids listen to you. There can be a lot of fussy kids, who always want certain kind of foods. So, don't be authoritative to them. Just try to understand what is their point of view, and then you can do a little bargain system where you can say, okay, if you want this kind of food, yes, you can have, but you need to complete this kind of food, or you need to finish this kind of food. So, so slowly child will understand, okay, I have to eat this healthy food which is necessary, and then only I may get something else, what or the child is demanding. So you can definitely, follow the system. Then apart from this, make sure you check with your pediatrician that vitamin D dosage is given, as per their dosage, as per their age. So it is really very good, because vitamin D is helps to boost the immune system. Apart from that, next important point is make sure they are doing exercise well. Now, I know because of the lockdown, none of the kids were able to go out, and play outdoor games. But some something which you can make them do at home. What I make my daughter do is I make her do jumping jacks. I make her, run in the house. I make her do little skipping. So this will help to activate the muscles, which in turn will help for their growth and development. Apart from that, they will sweat, right? So this is by sweating they will release the toxic from the body. So this is how, another way to build their immune system. Over and above, make sure that they are well hydrated, make sure that their bowels are clear. So it depends, like older kids can focus at least, say above 5 6 years, you can say over they are at least having 7 to 8 glasses of water, which is extremely very important. So these were the steps to take care how to boost the immune system. Now let's go to the healthy foods, which we can make, in place of junk food. Now first important thing is noodles. I have already given you recipe of that. I will be posting on this on Insta handle. Also, I'll be coming out with a blog, so you can refer that. Second important thing is biscuits. Every parent over here want the practical, solution how we can make food more healthy. So for biscuit, you can make cookies. It can be millet base, or wheat base with mixed with jaggery. You can make various shapes, so they will love it. Then apart from this, in case if they want any bread related item, make sure that you are taking whole wheat bread or multigrain bread and avoiding the refined flour bread. Then apart from that, if it is related to French fries, kindly avoid getting the frozen packet from outside. You can make the potato wedges at home, and either you fry it in uh, un, unrefined oil, which is also one of the healthiest option, okay, or bake them. So we at least we are able to, yeah, give them whatever they like. Apart from that, popcorns, make sure that popcorn is not microwave. It is made in the natural method by pressure cooking them and using unrefined oil, not the refined oil. Apart from that, pizza. Now a lot of kids are really lovers of pizzas and pasta. In fact, when my son 2 days back only he became 1 year old, and that day everyone in the family said that we want to have pizza. I made exactly same pizza at home, but the base was homemade wheat flour base. I'm anyway going to post that recipe on my Insta handle, so you can follow. And I had added all different kind of vegetables to it, so I made it so colorful that child will see and say, wow mama, this is so good, I'm loving it. So you can try that. And apart from that, ice cream. Now as we know that ice cream is loaded with a lot of sugar. You can replace this sugar to the natural sugar, which is dates or dry dates powder. Now I have already posted one of the recipe related to ice cream on my Insta handle. We had made seasonal ice cream of mango, which did not have any sugar. It was what was added was dates, and it turned yum. My daughter loved it like anything, and even I was happy. Ki, wow, I have done a great step to build her immunity just by avoiding the refined sugar. You can try that. So you will get the recipe. You can follow, and please let me know how it was with your kid. Great. So now moving on to the next step is what are the foods which you can include in your child's meal which is going to boost their immune system. First important thing is you can include ginger salad. Now what I mean by salad, you can finely chop ginger, add little lemon, little pepper, and little salt. Once you're done, this the salad can be eaten with the major meal. Now, ginger has anti-inflammatory properties as well as has gingerol. So this is going to build up your child's immune system. For some kids, it can be spicy. If it is that, then add raw unpasteurized honey to it, or you can add the ginger to the various gravies or any other meal preparation. Second important thing is amla. Amla is really very good, rich in vitamin C. Vitamin C helps to boost immune system. So, how can we include? We can make amla ka murabba, which is jaggery based, amla candy, which is jaggery based, or amla chutney. So you can boost the immune system by just adding this amla in their meals. Second important thing, Chyawanprash. So over and above 2 years, if the Chyawanprash is made with jaggery, then you can definitely give around 1 teaspoon in a day. Then apart from that, including green leafy vegetables. I know many mothers may be facing a lot of challenges, in including all the vegetables or green leafy vegetables in their meal, because child may like it, may not like it. So another way what you can do is you can make a puree of this green leafy vegetable, the seasonal green leafy vegetable, and add it to chapati. So you can make green chapatis. Then you can add beetroot again, that will be pink chapati. So always remember, giving a good color plate of food is always going to be appealing for the kids, and they are going to eat home based meals, which is going to anyway boost their immune system. Apart from this, turmeric shot. I know many of you have given me the answer that you are already having, Luke's immunity powder. Great. You can definitely continue that, but some who is not having, you can try with a turmeric shot, where you can take half cup of water, just add pinch of turmeric, little pepper, and you can give it to your child. So in case if your child is not having in this way, you can definitely add it to different preparations of the meals, like it can be in vegetable or curries, or you can add it to vegetable soup too. So these are the different ways where you can include this foods in their daily meals, which can boost their immune system. Definitely fruits, seasonal fruits is going to help them to boost their immune system, because it has a lot of vitamins, mineral, antioxidants, so it is going to help. Also including nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds is also excellent, because they have good fat in them. They help for the baby brain development. Now, for the young age kids, who cannot chew the nuts and seeds, you can best is to make laddus. Okay, so you can give them in the form of laddu. Say, for example, what I do for my daughter is, she's lover of chocolates. As you know, no, there are a lot of advertisement coming up, or some of the relative who meet her will always get a chocolate. So I just take ragi flour. I add lot of nuts and seeds to it. I add jaggery, I add flavoring, which is cardamom, which is also known as elaichi, and I give this. She says, Mama, this looks like chocolate. Right? So this is the way which you can include nuts and seeds for the kids who are not having nuts and seeds orally. So this is the best way to include in their meals. So you can try with all this tips, which is going to be helping you for boosting your child's immune system. And I'm opening this session for the question answer. If you have any questions, please do let me know. I'll be really happy to help you out.
Okay. We have a few questions that have come in. My son is 5 years old. His iron levels are low, but does not want to take iron drops. Do you have any suggestions for him?
Yeah, you can start giving him including moringa powder in his meal, which is going to boost his iron level. So you can do that. You can include garden cress seeds in the form, like you can make a small various kind of laddus where you can add garden cress seeds, and you can give, because garden cress seeds also is going to boost his iron level. If you want to give him plain, just soak it, add lemon to it, because vitamin C is really important to absorb iron in the body. So that can be also good.
Right. Thanks, Chalmi.
Yeah.
My son has alopecia. What can I do to help him in terms of building his immunity?
So first thing, we need to understand, what is the age of the child. Accordingly, what kind of food he is having, And as I said, amla is really good for the hair, so you can include amla in his in his meal. Make sure that you're avoiding sugar, and you can avoid little dairy and gluten for 2 weeks. See, for 2 weeks trial, see how he's doing with the immunity and everything, and then take it ahead.
Okay. Is Chyawanprash to be had with milk before sleeping or in the morning?
You can give it in the morning.
Okay. I eat pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds daily. Can my 5-year-old have the same?
Yes, in fact, I have given my daughter nuts and seeds from the age of, you can say, 10 months. Yes, but I used to give her in the form of paste.
All right.
Yeah.
Can nuts and seeds be included along with fruits?
Yes, because that will give you better absorption.
Okay. Can we have immunity powder with warm water in the morning?
Yes, you can have.
All right. My daughter is 3 years old and she has sudden severe hair fall. Is there anything we can do for that?
We need to get into the root cause why there is sudden hair fall. Is there some nutrients she's lacking? Is she eating properly? What exactly it is? So we really need to understand the root cause. So I will suggest please first get the diagnosis done, and then we can recommend accordingly.
All right. What about milk for children between the ages of 2 and 4? Is it necessary to give cow milk?
Okay, so there are a lot of debates. Say for example, milk is pumped with a lot of hormonal injections. Okay, and these babies are growing it. If you have trust on someone who is giving you cow milk, which is give cow milk, which is also known as A2 milk, then you can give no problem. But you should be knowing the source of where you are able to sourcing, uh, uh, where you are sourcing it. So you can give milk, no problem, but make sure that it is an organic A2 milk and not pumped with any hormones.
All right. Please suggest calcium-rich foods for 9 or 10-year-olds.
So calcium-rich foods, if you're considering milk, then it can be A2 milk in the form of curd, buttermilk milk, or paneer, which is known as cottage cheese. Then you can add amaranth flour, which is also known as rajgira. So you can give rajgira roti. Then you can add sesame seeds, which is also rich in calcium. You can add ragi to the meals, which is also rich in calcium.
My son is 10 years old, but his weight is 24. How do we increase his weight?
So we really need to understand why he's not putting on weight. Just check with the doctor whether he has undergone any deworming process. First check that, and then accordingly, what meals he is he having. We need to understand that whether there is malabsorption or what exactly it is. So first get it check with the doctor whether he needs deworming process.
Okay. Could you mention some vitamin C rich sources?
Vitamin C rich source, one is amla, guava, all citrus fruit, which is lemon. It can be orange, sweet lime, etc. Even chilies are also known as vitamin C rich.
Okay. If my daughter eats most green veggies and fruits, one green vegetable and one fruit a day, do we still need to think of multivitamins, calcium, or iron supplements?
I will always say that whatever meals you give, say it is breakfast, lunch, or dinner, always balance it with vegetable, because vegetables have a lot of vitamins, minerals. So it's not only one meal; it will be all the meals. Say for example, if breakfast is idli, you can add carrot to the idli. You can add beet to the idlis, right? So for the lunch, you are giving a vegetable. For dinner also, you need to add vegetables. Maybe very small amount, but do add it. Or you can just add it in the chapatis, as I said, right? You can add green leafy vegetable to the chapati. So this is the way where you balance it out, and then there is no requirement of multivitamin.
Okay. Instead of sugar, what are the other options that I can give my 8-year-old son and my 1 year, 3 months daughter?
Okay. So, see, even I have 1 year old and I don't give him any kind of sugar. I use dry dates powder, which is also known as kharek powder. So for his porridges, I use that. So you can use that, or you can use natural fruit which is known as dates. So it is going to be really helpful. Then apart from this, you can add organic. It is 1 year, three months, right? So you can
Yeah.
add organic unpasteurized honey a little, or you can add organic jaggery too. So these are the natural source.
Thanks, Charmi.
Yeah.
Which fruits can be had together?
Which fruits can be had together?
Yeah.
Which fruits are you basically relating to? I need to understand that. See, any fruits you can have together, but it is said that, have one fruit at a time with nuts and seeds for the proper absorption. In a day, don't exceed more than 2 fruits, and have it in the proper intervals.
Okay. Nowadays, there are methods of pumping out breast milk and storing them and giving them later on.
Yeah.
But is it completely okay? Are there any antibodies or nutrients still intact, or does that get diluted?
Okay, so I will share my own example. I had a lot of milk, and I was asked from by my lactating educator that in case of wasting, please start storing. You need to put the date. There are this milk storage bags available. So you need to put dates, when which dates at what particular time you have expressed your milk, and then you can defreeze it. Whenever you want, you need to take out the first one, like the one which you have stored, how we say, the first in first out. That method we need to follow. And see, anything fresh is always better, but this is always good, that storing your own milk and using it up to 6 months, no problem at all. I myself have done that.
Okay. Thanks for that, Charmi. I think
Yeah.
we have time for one last question.
Yeah.
What healthy snacks can be given in the evening?
So you can give, say, sprouts salad. You can give boiled peanut salad. Then you can give, makhanas, roasted makhanas. Then you get lot of, jawari puff, bajri puff. You can add, vegetables to it, and you can give that. Then you can give, if your child loves vegetables like say cucumber, so you can give the dip of hummus if they like it. So you can do that. You can make a kind of cucumber slices, and on that you can put little hummus dip with little decoration toppings of vegetables, and you can give that as too. So there are various healthy snacks options available. Or best, if there is no time, you just give fruit and nuts and seeds.
Okay, super.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for that, Charmi.
Yes.
We have 1 more minute to go, so if you could recap what you've covered so far, and then we can close
Yes.
this session.
So today's topic is like how to boost child's immune system, which was divided into 3 parts. Steps to boost child's immune system. In that first point, which I covered, was breastfeeding, which is extremely important. Parents are the role model. Then third, give logic to your kids is regarding which food is good, which food is unhealthy. So give that. Then listen to your kids, so that kids will listen to you. Then make sure that vitamin D level is good. Then their sleep, they have good sound sleep. They do little amount of exercise. It can be outdoor games also, and having good hydration. So this was covered in first topic. Then second, what I talked on was healthy food option to junk food. So in that I spoke on noodles, ice cream, breads, french fries, popcorns, biscuits, pizza, and pasta. So how you can make those healthy ones. I'll be anyway posting few recipes on my Insta handle, which you can check it out. And last, I spoke on which foods you can include in their daily routine, which is going to boost the immune system. Those were ginger salad, amla in the form of amla candy, or amla chutney, or amla murabba, which is basically jaggery based, then including green leafy vegetables in any form, like just adding puree to the chapatis and making them colorful, like green chapati or beetroot chapati or something like that, that the kids get attracted. Giving turmeric shots and giving chyawanprash. So this were the tips which I covered. Over and above, I said one more recipe which I'm going to post on my Insta handle is related to how to make natural jelly with natural foods from home, which you can also include in case if they crave for it.
Okay. Thanks so much, Charmi. For all those who
Very
have
lovely.
questions for Charmi related to boosting your child's immunity, you can reach her at Charmi Jigar. That's her Instagram handle, and also get the recipes on her Instagram page.
Yeah. I'll be
So,
also coming up with the blog, so I will let you know on Insta handle only.
all right, great. Thanks so much for joining, everyone, and thank you, Charmi, for your time and giving us so much information on this topic.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for joining.